Hi everyone, long time no see. Anyway, just thought I'd sort of say hi and introduce you to my new bike. And yeah, it's sort of, I'm on my way to Llandudno and I've just been to Aberystwyth, so anyway, this is just a little bit of a short sort of journey in there. So anyway, as I was saying, I was with bikers of Worcester this morning, Craig, Luke and Jack, all nice guys, met Paul before obviously, but I thought I'd just do a vid. This is going to be a no speaking vid, to be fair, just to get some views and for my memory and that. Yeah, I was freezing this morning, but now it's gone really warm, thankfully. I sort of went out for a ride. I was going to go out with another buddy of mine tomorrow to Llandudno and do the Great Orme, but I thought, you know what, he couldn't do it, so I'll go to Aberystwyth and then go north and just stay in a B&B. And sort of do the Great Orme later today, or maybe tomorrow morning now, because I've still got an hour and 37 minutes to get there, and I'm feeling pretty tired because I've been up since well, 4 o'clock this morning. There's a biker behind me. I didn't know if you wanted to go past me or not. He's on a faster bike than me. Well, by the sound of it, he is. And I don't want to go fast today. Just want to sort of see the views. I don't go fast anyway, really, but what views, oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way, I did check the camera angle for sort of being on this bike and not my NC, because I haven't used it since then, which was a year ago. obviously the picture always comes out different, doesn't it, when you sort of look at it on the screen. Went out yesterday for a ride, sort of Matlock and that. Did about 230, 250 miles or something. And today, so far, I've done 138. Be a lot more by tomorrow, obviously, because I've still got 60 miles to go today, and then obviously I'll be coming back from Llandudno tomorrow. Like I say, I'll speak when and if, but it's not like a talky sort of video or vlog or upload or whatever you want to call it. It's just for the views mainly, and to show you my new bike. I had the service done on Wednesday, Cannock, CMC in Cannock. I asked them to soften the suspension for me. They put like a seat cover on that I bought, a rad guard, and obviously the service. Yamaha in Tamworth were asking 280 quid for the service, and CMC were asking 199, so it was a no-brainer, and they're a Yamaha dealer, so it doesn't void the warranty. I know it's going to sound a lot windier on this bike because it's a naked. I did want the MT09, but the insurance cost for that was 1,500 quid. This was 444. The dimensions wouldn't let me go through the sort of garden gate, and it was up. So anyway, I stuck with the MT07. Had to pick it up from Crescent Yamaha in Southampton, and my good friend Ricky sort of rode all the way down and met me and rode back with me, so thanks for that, mate. I thought I could still hear that bike behind me, but there's nothing behind me now. Weird. But wow, aren't the views stunning, eh? I hope the angle's okay. I'll soon find out when I get home tomorrow. Well, I reckon it's going to be warmer tomorrow than it is today, so that's good. And then rain, I think, until Friday or Saturday of next week. loads of stuff I wanted to say this before I put the camera on, but I can't bloody remember now. I think I said about my service, said why I was going to Llandudno, and I've done Aberystwyth as well today. Oh, that's what I've done. I think I said what I've done so far, 141 miles. I think that's what I've done. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, I came out of Yamaha, well CMC on Wednesday, and I could actually put it into D+ mode, which is the full power. I think it's 73 brake horsepower, which my NC I think only had about 57, so... So there's a little bit more horsepower, and it is a little bit faster obviously, there's a bit more torque. Cyclists. And they're riding two abreast, why on a 60? Just doesn't make sense. No, they're not now. could have made it to that Esso. To be fair, it's bloody cheaper than the other one as well. Tell you what, though, couldn't ask for a better day. Look at them views. Could overtake, but I don't want to. What's the point? When they're doing the speed limit anyway, virtually, so. But anyway, I hope you've all had a good weekend. Mine's been pretty good actually, with the ride yesterday and today. Like I was saying to Paul though, you know, and like I said to everybody that I talk to really, there's nothing better than being out either on your bike and that in the sun. Can't believe it's 10 to 4 already. Wow, I've been up since 4 this morning, left mine about 6:15. Been on my bike virtually since then. We've stopped obviously a few times and that. Oh yeah, and people might ask me what do you think of the DCT and the y-amt. Obviously the DCT is a little bit smoother, but do you know what, I actually don't mind that firmness of the gear changes on these. Like the DCT, when you're going around an island, they'll sort of, if you're in third, it will change down to second, or vice versa, go up to third, or you know, if you're in first, it'll go up to second, and it just jolt you forward on both bikes. But this one's a little bit more ferocious. I was riding yesterday with Rick and Alan. And yeah, we was doing a switchback and I was in third and I didn't change down to second via the paddles and that. Anyway, it changed down for me and it pushed me forward until he bloody came off my bike. Well, not off, but sort of nearly overshot it. Speed up here, 40, okay. So yeah, you can use your forefinger to push forward and it'll come down, or pull and it'll go up again, but obviously you can use your thumb to push and your forefinger to pull for the up and down motion. but I tend to use my forefinger to push or pull. See, and that happens a lot. I push forward, but it sort of pushed too forward and went down to first bloody gear. He came from nowhere. I looked behind me and I didn't see him until I overtook. Yeah, that's a problem with that though. Sort of caught me out a few times. So you push it forward, but then it seems to go forward a couple of more times than you want it, and then it goes down the gears. But anyway, you'll see what happened on the video probably if you watch it and I upload it. Bike behind me. I'll let him go if he wants to in a minute. Yeah, maybe that's a flaw. I don't want to go on about it too much, but maybe that's a flaw going forward, pushing it. It should make a difference though, because it's like on a rocker switch, isn't it? So I never know what to believe, you know. I know the speedos on your dash read about 10% over, but I'm doing 57, it's saying 53 on my on the GPS, but I suppose it always sticks to your dash in it. Oh. Don't see many black buildings about these days actually. It says 40 speed limit on my Google, but it's actually a 30, so Google is forever updating, but it's never got anything right. Oh yeah, this comes with cruise control if no one knows, because it's the y-amt version. So I've never had that before. I've never had a TFT dash either. Which is nice. I've got an anti-glare on it, sort of screen protector. I've had a rad guard fitted. I think I've said all this before. I think I'm just repeating myself. difficult to know what to say when you don't edit your videos, because I don't go through them, so that's why they're quite repetitive. But anyway, you don't have to watch them, do you? Oh, it's gone quite cold through here. I don't know what my voice is going to sound like, and I don't know what the picture's going to be like, but anyway, just enjoy the scenery, I guess. And if I don't do the Great Orme, by the way, today, I'll do it tomorrow and just try and splice it on the end of this one. Really windy. Yeah, we went to Crossgates this morning. Was it Crossgates? Yeah. Anyway, we got there at dead on 8:30, and it was closed. Paul went in. And they opened it, so we had to go through the garage into the cafe. But someone had rung in sick, someone had broke their arm, so we ended up getting a free coffee, the four of us, which was nice of them. And then they said they'd do a bacon sandwich, but apparently I think someone turned up, because after us being there for about half hour, they were serving breakfasts. I left them like Aberystwyth. While I was eating some chips. I didn't have any because I didn't know they was going for any. Ranch under these. God, I've got so much turbulence in my helmet all of a sudden. That's a road and a half, that is. Look at that in front. Looks like something you find in America. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, you can feel every bump on this, you know, being a naked. The NC was like an armchair, you know, just stock, but the seat on this was awful, so I've had a cushion put on it, and the rear suspension sort of softened a little bit. And actually, I was speaking to Jack earlier, he said the old version of these had the opposite problem. The suspension was too soft at the back. Now I think it's a bit too rigid. because I'm 11 and a half stone, and I think maybe if I was about 15 it wouldn't feel as bad, but yeah, I had them soften it a little bit and had the seat sort of cover put on it, which I could have done myself, but while I was doing the service I thought, you know what, let them do it. They did it for free, so that's cool. Wow, this is one long road. Actually 6.4 miles. We've done a couple of mile already. Should put cruise on. Rest my arms a bit, to be fair. See, set it for 63, says I'm doing 58, so I think 2 or 3 above is okay, because that's like about 10%. Yeah, I've got to be honest, the handover at Yamaha weren't very good at all. So there's the keys, see you later. Had to find out what the PSI was in my tyres, how to work the cruise control, how the y-amt works, which I had a rough idea anyway because I'd been looking at videos and that, but it's just when you hand over a new bike to a customer, you know, and just let them walk out the door after you've taxed it, it's not very good customer service, is it? Not in my opinion anyway. And I had to go all the way down there when it should have been dropped off. So that was a bit annoying, well, more than annoying. And in 33, 34 degree heat, which what it was, and I wasn't bike fit, hadn't ridden for 11 months. You know, actually killed me. I got back home, I was so tired. Actually, I thought I put that clock in 24 orme, but obviously I hadn't. I don't know how this wind noise is coming over the microphone, but wow, it's picked up to my rotten. Actually, my derriere is starting to hurt a little bit now, but I have had 2 days on the bike doing quite long distances, so yeah. Well, not bad really, considering what it was like the first day I got it. Thought that van was going to pull out then. Yeah, the MPG, by the way, is 74.4 miles per gallon of average, and that's not bad because I've got full power, which is D+, in the y-amt. I had it in sort of just D before the service, just, you know, to run the engine and whatever, and I was getting 88, 90 MPG. I mean, that's incredible. And that, I mean, that rivaled my sort of my Honda NC. Yeah, that wind noise is actually putting me off. It feels like I got my visor open. I know I haven't. No, it is windy. Oh my god. It nearly blew me off my bike when I lifted the visor up. Oh, it's only 40 down there. Yeah, my derriere is ready for some softer seats, to be fair. So I don't know if I'm going to do the Great Orme today, but I'll have to definitely do it tomorrow, because that's the reason I come up here. Maybe just a couple of beers and I don't know, a bag of chips or something. Oh, where's that wind coming from? None of the branches are moving, but it seems so windy. Yeah, thinking about it, I've still got an hour to go, and it's like quarter past 12. Quarter past 12. I was going to say quarter past 4, but I saw the 12. Yeah, quarter past 4, so it's going to be quarter past 5 by the time I get there. Settle in, blah blah blah. Short one. $60 down there apparently. Oh, Cambuser. Guys, I'm not going to say I'm going to be recording a lot, because actually it's so much of an effort now, because I've got no sort of luggage I can pack things away. I've got no top box, got no front, got no nothing. So to bring a camera out, a charger, this, that and the other on a naked bike is just a bit, you know, for me a no-go. And I think most of the places I've recorded on my NC sort of places that I've been to before on this as well, so it's a bit pointless, like, you know. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to stop in a minute, I think, because I'm getting bummy. Slight left up here, is it? Or is it just... No, it's just a 90-degree turn, isn't it? Nice bridge though. Am I down there? Am I? I think I am, ain't I? Yeah? Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that. More than a slight left. That was a 90-degree left, and then a sort of straight down the hill. remember if I've been down this way before. I mean, I probably have, but I just can't remember because it's been a while if I have. Nice house, that. Do you know what? I'm actually glad of the sort of 40s now. Oh, well, I was going to say, but back into nationals. Sometimes the wind noise give me a bloody headache on these when, you know, they're going so fast. I know 60's not fast, but you know what I mean. Fast enough on a naked. It's just nice to look at the views as well, isn't it? It's not all about speed in my opinion, but each to their own. Been recording. Looks awesome. See, I don't know what's going on with my helmet because it's not been this windy or this windy sounding all day, but all of a sudden the last half an hour you've gotta love Wales, ain't you? Highest thing in Birmingham is the buildings. Oh, parking spot there, should have parked just for a little rest. First exit, so it's got to be left, isn't it? think when I get to my B&B, I feel like just going to bed. I'm knackered. I've still got 30 miles yet. It's because of yesterday, I think, as well, though. Did a long day yesterday. Heat takes it out of you as well. Is it 40 up here? Because why are we only doing 20? Well, maybe it was 20 because he's saying 40 now, but it seemed a bit slow for 20. Wow. Nice look at the scenery though. Slate. If this says Llandudno anywhere. Langola. Oh, no. I could put the right bloody details in. Damn. That's mighty fine. Me sideways a bit. Shit, what was that? Did you hear that? If that was a seed or a really heavy sort of bee or something, because it's yeah, right in my eye line. I don't think I've ever been through here. Mind you, I suppose I wouldn't, because if you don't, you know, if you've never ridden from Aberystwyth to Llandudno, you wouldn't, would you? And I've never done that until today, so. Can do parts, I guess, but. had some electrolytes today, but yeah, I feel as I'm dehydrating a bit. And I've had a bacon cob, as I mentioned earlier. Not a lot really, is it? Because all I had yesterday was a burger with Ricky and Alan, and I've had a bacon cob today. Well, bacon sandwich actually. Parking 300. Right, where is it? Parking there. Where's he saying the toilets though? Because I couldn't actually go to the toilets. Right, I'm going to turn you off, guys. Oh, I've had enough for recording that.